Hello dear friends, just in a few days on October the 6th, we have long-awaited in Ukraine summit Ukraine-EU. When I say long-awaited, because originally summit was supposed to be somewhere in the summer, but for the obvious reasons it was postponed. When I speak about this event, I cannot but recollect how we had the first summit after Orange Revolution, where I was the head of Ukrainian delegation, not Prime Minister, unfortunately, and not the President. And it was in May 2005 in Brussels. So much has changed since that time, but some challenges remain there. The biggest problem for Ukrainian politicians when we speak about European integration is the fact that it is broadly supported at one hand by public opinion in Ukraine, but they never get certain perspectives from European Union. 15 years has passed and I say not much has changed. Top European bureaucrats admit that Ukraine is a European state, that sometimes in indefinite future we might be member of European family, but they deadly refuse even to mention in some very vague words this perspective for modernized Ukraine to become in whatever future member of the European Union. I fully understand that when we speak about criteria, how much Ukraine should do in order to qualify. But I remember what I was saying at my first meeting in Brussels to that time High Representative of EU. Let there be a million of conditionalities, but after Ukraine meets all those conditionalities, what is the risk of saying that you meet it, you'll get the chance to become the member? Since that time, a few Ukrainian presidents changed, and European integration for the newly elected President Zelenskyi, who was just a year ago elected, still European integration, membership in NATO is a major goal. And when we speak about this, it's not only to meet or to politically support pro-European politicians in Ukraine, but also to have successful, united and democratic Europe. Because without Ukraine, it's impossible. It's really impossible to have full operational European market, because the role of Ukraine in European market is much better than expected, and it's not toxic. It's impossible to imagine European security without Ukraine, specifically with obviously and rapidly deteriorating policies of Putin's Russia. Scandal after scandal. Look what is happening in Belarus. Belarus is also moving into Ukrainian way of changing from dictatorial or post-Soviet republic into pro-European. So it's high time for top European politicians to find the answer how Europe should look in future and what to be proposed to countries such as Ukraine, Belarus, Moldova, Georgia, and probably some Caucasian country. What Europe you foresee? Can you imagine European continent without all those countries being democratic? I hope this will happen soon. I hope Europe will find the strength and the understanding not to be afraid to present European future for politically interested nations such as Ukraine. Thank you.